Hey Adventure Seekers, in this episode I had a friend that sent me a new underwater metal detector we're going to be checking out. It's called PulseDive. And also we'll be using our trusty Scuba Tector. We're going to two different lakes today, White Barrel Lake and Big Marine. So let's go check it out.
Sea Adventures.
I still can't get over how handy this dive cart is. I just love being able to pre-pack our gear and throw it in the truck. Welcome to the Big Marine Park Reserve. Lucky for us, our sticker from last year was still good. There wasn't too much traffic, so the load-in was easy. That's one thing nice about having a big, wide, stable platform like this. They seem to do all right, although I've seen these things tipped over before.
Yeah, usually they're overloaded.
Yeah, we've got a lot of gear. It's amazing the diversity of life on this little island, with maybe a footprint of 100 feet long and 20 feet wide. And with us today, a bunch of friendly natives just sharing the island. One thing Laura and I love doing in these episodes is to show you the up-close part of this world. With that said, it's time to gear up and do what we came here to do. Underwater metal detecting. Today, I will be field testing the PulseDive underwater metal detector. I know what you're thinking. With all these sharp objects, it's probably time to put on the gloves. So many shotgun shells all over this island. It's now clear to me that this island is used for duck hunting in the fall. And today, Laura will be field testing the Quest Scuba Tector. be honest, I would say that the Quest Scuba Tector had as many hits as the PulseDive detector. But we will show the finds at the end of this episode, and my opinion on each model. That's why we can't have nice things, folks. So we made our way to White Bear Lake. Our treasure hunting quest seemed unfulfilled at Big Marine Lake. And with the short summer here in Minnesota, we try to fill up our outdoor schedules as much as we can. I thought I'd give the public beach a shot first. You're going to notice how much clearer White Bear Lake is compared to Big Marine Lake. However, this is not a good thing. Having the zebra mussels act as a filtration system is a high cost for clear water snorkeling. That's why we must do our part to remove all aquatic plants from our watercrafts to keep this invasive species from hitchhiking to other lakes and rivers. The DNR agent at White Bear Lake said that Big Marine Lake does not have zebra mussels, so having these aquatic checkpoints seems to be helping. Okay, I'm not even going to say it. I think everyone feels the same way. We're on White Bear Lake, and the boat launch was a nightmare. Everyone and their mothers out here today. I guess Laura was saying there was some bass fishing contest. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, this started at 7 this morning, I think.
So I actually had to go down three blocks to find another parking spot in a residential area. But it worked. We're out here. Beautiful. Sun's out. A buddy of mine at work told me about this underwater train track, and he thought it might be a good place to metal detect. So we're going to go check that out. After all the rain we've had, the water levels are quite high, so it's a little too deep for snorkeling, so we decided to head closer to shore. This side of the lake seemed to have a lot of deadfall. With gear tethered to my harness, I'm always cautious not to get hung up on snags. Wait for it. Here's the find of the day. Hopefully this horseshoe will bring some luck on future treasure hunting episodes.
Awesome. That is crazy. Nice one.
I kept getting a huge hit down there, and I was like, it was big. It was a big pattern. But I was just like, where is this thing? And I kept digging and digging. Obviously the scoop ain't gonna help dig that up. I found a ton of nails, I'm assuming from old docks. One man's junk is another man's treasure? Well, maybe that's not true. So for us, the adventure is the hunt. Treasures or no treasures. The treasure is the hunt. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I had a blast doing it, really. As far as my preference goes for the Quest Scuba Tector versus the PulseDive, I have to say I find them pretty equal. Without doing a scientific test, I found that they picked up and had as many hits equal to each other. The one thing I want to say is, I guess as far as what I don't like about the Scuba Tector is, I'm just waiting for someone to come up and ask me, if I'm grilling, because it looks like a spatula. Not a big deal. The other thing, when we got this, there was a few glitches in the startup mode. So we had to get online, and Laura looked up doing hard shutdowns on this, so it took a few of those. But now it seems to be working fine, so I don't know what the deal was on that. As far as the PulseDive, the thing that this model has going for it is it turns into a pinpointer for regular metal detecting. So you just change out the heads on them, and now you've got a pinpointer for going out in the field. It also has a cap that covers it up, and it comes with a nice holster to take out in the field. But either one of these, I'm glad to have them in my arsenal. So I'd like to give my friend John a personal thank you for sending me the PulseDive detector. You rock, John. Thanks. Hey, adventure seekers. I want to thank you all personally for helping support this channel. And if you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that button for notifications and share with friends. And hey, thanks for watching.
I see adventure.